David Menzies for Rebel News here in Vaughan, Ontario. Well, folks, I'm standing in front of the highway to hell. Actually, that's not quite true. A highway to hell would indicate there's some asphalt for a person to drive on to a destination, namely Hades. This highway doesn't go anywhere. Well, that's not kind of true either. It does go all the way to Major Mackenzie, which is about 7 kilometers away from here, but no one is using it. And the story of the Highway 427 extension is absolutely baffling and maddening. Here's the deal, folks. It goes back to the Liberal government in 2013. That was the provincial Liberals that proposed this much-needed extension north of Highway 7. Finally, in early 2018, construction began, and then the whole highway, all 4 lanes north and south, 8 lanes in total, was finished in September of 2020. So why aren't there any cars on it aside from a few maintenance vehicles you might see going by me right now? Well, the province got into a dispute with the consortium of companies called Link 427. You see, the province was withholding the final $144.7 million completion payment on the basis of the highway is unsafe. They said there is improper, or they implied there's improper drainage, and therefore they could not give the highway a green light to go. Now it's a matter for the courts. It should be noted that the consortium disagrees with that. They say it has passed a safety inspection. There is no issue. And for the past year, it's been a lawyer's paradise as commuters have been prevented from getting on this highway, be it rain or shine. And the matter is still before the court. So it's very curious. I'm wondering what the scenario was that made the province change its mind, because there hasn't been, to my knowledge, extensive construction to improve the drainage here. So if it was unsafe in September 2020, why would it not still be unsafe in September 2021? By the way, whose head is going to roll for this latest boondoggle when it comes to government infrastructure projects? Well, nobody, of course. It's business as usual, isn't it? Going over budget, going past deadline, and in this case, building a highway that sits completed for an entire year before actually opening it. It is a disgrace, and I'd like to reach out to the province and Link 427, but because it's before the courts, neither parties are speaking. I'd also like to ask Doug Ford, remember those election promises, for the people? Ontario open for business? Well, this is a shameful indictment of how hollow those promises were. Oh, hi there. How you doing? Sir, this highway's opening tomorrow, I understand, right?
Sir, this is an active construction zone. For your own safety, I request you leave.
No, nobody's on this road.
Construction zone under the Ministry of Labor laws. You are not oriented to be here, and you're not wearing safety gear.
Okay, then. Well, you know what? I have some steel-toe boots in the trunk.
Sir,
That's for the Trudeau campaign.
please leave the site.
Okay, then. But I mean, sir, there's no cars on this highway. It's been like that for a year. You and I, we could have a road hockey game here.
Sir, could you please leave, because it's unsafe and you're not wearing safety equipment and you haven't been oriented.
Well, if I'm on that vacant lot, is that still the construction zone?
What vacant lot?
Right here, like where all those Canada geese are.
That is part of the construction zone. It's the highway property.
Gee, nobody told the geese that.
Sir, could you please leave?
Okay, I'm going to leave, but can you just, before I go, why has it been a full year, sir, since this has been completed? You don't have an answer to that. So as Ontarians are strangled in congestion, this highway exists for an entire year, and you don't care. You just don't care. As long as you get your paycheck, you just don't care that a completed highway has been ready for the use of motorists, and for a whole year now, no one's been able to go on the highway. I think that's an astonishing story.
Sir, for your own safety, please leave the highway.
Okay. Well, you know what? I will leave. I don't see any danger whatsoever unless you're going to use your Ford F-150 to run me over for impolite questions. But this is just astonishing. Can I just get a shot of this empty highway before I go? By the way, do you have any insight into...
Please leave the highway for your own
Okay. And by the way, you are?
I am a construction worker. Please leave the highway for your own
Okay,
safety.
so you're not a security guard then, right?
Okay then. Please leave the highway for your own safety.
Okay. Has someone told you to kick me off this highway?
Sir, under the Ministry of Labor laws, the act of the highway, please leave the highway for your own safety.
Okay then. All right. Well, folks, there you have it. Safety first. That construction worker didn't want me here, or his, I guess his employer didn't want me here. It's very funny. He said safety, but look at this. We could play a game of road hockey on the Highway 427 extension. You wouldn't even have to worry about yelling car to move the hockey nets because there are no cars. What is the safety issue? He said it's an active construction zone. I see across the median some construction equipment there, but I was never going to go anywhere near that, of course. And he said that I can't even be on the vacant lot here with the pond where the Canada geese are. I guess they'll be migrating south sometime soon. But in any event, yet again, another incredible example of your tax dollars hard at work. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Tell me, do you trust what the mainstream media is reporting? I sure don't. Therefore, if you can, please go to realreporters.ca. That's realreporters.ca. If you're able to, kindly make a donation so that Rebel News can continue to bring you the other side of the story.